39.
And we are back. Welcome to another edition of the Sports War. And we are back. We got the full crew in the house. That is what it's all about. The Yankees, out of any team in the league, are the best equipped to handle a blow like this.
I think there is a higher power at play here. He's due law of averages. That dude is the ultimate scrub. It's trash. Yeah. Every person you have in there is fucking trash.
Next game, you're going to see a big performance. You can see it in the end of the game, and I'm just totally stoked and excited for this.
And we are back. Welcome to another edition of the Sports Port. And once again, it is the Barnes and Tony show. Michael in the vicinity. How you doing today, Tony?
I'm doing great today, man. Beautiful day out there. It's Tuesday, dude. So a lot going on today. Got wrecked in the picks last night, but still stoked to be here and talk about the sports.
I mean, you must feel better than the Bills do, right?
Yeah, I must, honestly. That was so bad. A tough way to lose for sure, dude.
Yeah. We'll chop that up for sure. But you were mentioning before a nice run this morning. I kind of wanted to just hear a little bit more about that. Like, what are we talking distance wise, conditions, all of that? Any shivers?
No shivers. So I got, I thought it was, the sun was out, it wasn't like it was, I'm just checking to see how long I did run for. Okay, cool. So, it was, I thought perfect conditions for a nice run. I want to say it was like 40 degrees when when I checked it to step outside.
Okay.
What is it now?
I mean, it's got to be
47 now. So
okay.
Yeah, a little warmed up a little bit more.
Give or take, I'm sure.
You don't think it's accurate?
No, I meant give or take that it was around 40 when you were out there.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And it was nice, dude. It was, the sun was rising, those people up and about. So I ran pretty well. I ran approximately 2.04 miles in 18 minutes and 30 seconds.
Okay.
So pretty solid. It's about a 9-minute mile pace, which I'm trying to work on. I'm trying to get that mile time down for sure, dude.
Is there a growing comfort level with the vicinity, the neighborhood, the houses? I mean, you feel secure.
I do feel secure. There's a couple elementary schools near me, which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
So I can, especially in the mornings, all the kids are up and about, the buses, the families are out, so I feel like, nothing bad's going to happen to me.
Why do you say it kind of slow at the end? Like there's
because still is, you never know, dude.
It is Bridgeport.
It is Bridgeport, dude. So yeah, dude.
Did you go big breakfast after?
It's actually funny you asked because I normally don't even do the breakfast, but dude, didn't have dinner last night. Really?
No, dinner? Oh, Craig. Late lunch.
Yeah.
Colony.
Probably like a 3:00 lunch, maybe. Let's say. Michael gave me a sandwich. Shout out to
Bonita.
Michael, dude. Bonita for breakfast. We had that, dude. But yeah. So I woke up starving, dude. Went for the run, and I was like, all right, I still have some time left. I was a little pushing it, so I made a little breakfast wrap. Egg, cheese, sausage, red onion, and some lettuce in a wrap.
I mean,
ketchup
that
and hot
sounds pretty
sauce.
good. Interested with the lettuce call. I didn't know you did that with your breakfast sandwiches.
Yeah, I do every so often. I bought a head of lettuce.
Okay.
Because I was making quesadillas and burrito bowls and stuff, and it's just there now. So I got to use it. So why not?
Yeah.
Iceberg lettuce. Oh, so good, so good.
Yeah. No, that does sound really good. Starving right now.
No breakfast for you?
No breakfast for me. And last night was one of those nights too, had the usual, but I have been actually getting, I don't think I mentioned this to you. Trader Joe's makes a pre-made, so you just have to basically warm it up, balsamic chicken.
No kidding.
So a little different than the one from Remos, but still really good. Lots of marinade, grilled. So I had that, with the broccoli and the rice, but then afterwards, just thinking about, these chicken cutlet, all this stuff. Didn't have anything, but I'm saying, so that was the end of last night. We're guzzling the polar seltzers, trying to keep it together. And now, so we wake up fiending everything.
I hate when you wake up hungry, dude. This morning, my stomach hurt because I was so hungry. It was crazy.
Oh, yeah.
And honestly, I couldn't even sleep. Probably because why I couldn't even sleep last night, too. Just the hunger. Dude.
Didn't sleep?
No, couldn't go to bed. It could have been the adrenaline from Craig O's show, but I didn't go to bed till 2 a.m, dude.
2 a.m. Got up at 6?
Got out of bed at probably 6:40.
I swear, it's just a little tiredness, Tony, but I swear you do it better than anybody, though.
Honestly, dude, Michael brought me a coffee. So shout out to him because I haven't been getting coffee in the morning too. So I think my body is whoa, now you're getting coffee. So I'm I'm up.
The coffee is the big part.
Coffee is huge right now, and I think the breakfast too, like, really helped because normally in the morning I'm hungry, not caffeinated.
Yeah.
So this is great.
And I know I mentioned this to you before, but I don't think I talked about specifically this weekend. You know, I was saying that deli in Koskov, you know, the Marinic basically. But shout out to, I guess they pronounce it Villanova, even though it's spelled like kind of like Villanueva.
Okay.
And I ordered it kind of early because like it was Saturday morning and I got up kind of late. So instead of getting breakfast, I kind of went there at like 11:30, and I think they opened at 8:30, but still relatively early on in the day. And like the cutlets were hot, so got this sandwich, with the prosciutto, no broccoli rabe. I knew you'd be right about that.
Nice,
That's not a standard part of the sandwich. The balsamic, the mozzarella, and it rivaled Gaetano's. I have to say,
really?
It was that good. The bread, I mean, you really have to try it. And then the topper is those stuffed peppers with the prosciutto.
Oh my god!
Literally, must have put 10 of them, like in rotation at the same time. They're oversized.
Yeah, dude.
On the sandwich. Really, it's like my favorite thing now. I think honestly, because I was kind of, and it's just all the years of getting Gaetano's, the Kovac, kind of getting like chicken cutlet out, but this with the peppers, like the stuffed peppers, like that's my new thing. Honestly,
the stuffed peppers are so good.
And is it just olive oil that those are? You know how like
they're soaking in olive oil.
Olive oil. Unbelievable.
Yeah, dude. It's actually funny. Recently I got them. I like the ones with the breadcrumb mixture in it instead of the prosciutto and the provolone, whatever.
So it's just breadcrumbs?
Yeah, it's a mixture of seasoned breadcrumbs.
And the peppers, nothing else.
In the pepper, it's so freaking good, dude.
I don't think I've ever had that.
Oh yeah, you gotta try A&S.
A&S.
I got them from A&S sometimes, and they are fire. And again, same deal, dude. You get them on the side with your sandwich, freaking chips, pop the peppers on the sandwich, pop one in your mouth.
Couple by chips itself, on there
dude.
Too, or that's
on the sandwich. No. Take it easy.
Potatoes, potato chips.
But yeah, of course. Sea salt vinegar, kettle chips, dude. Come on,
the vinegar.
So ridiculous, dude.
Do you think you could take down a sandwich with the chips and the peppers right now, or are you still like kind of full from the?
Oh, right now? I mean, yeah, probably.
Yeah,
but I'm,
easing into it.
Yeah, I don't. For some reason, sometimes breakfast doesn't really even do anything. Like it holds me over literally for like 2 hours, and I'm like, I'm kind of hungry again.
Even if though it's like the big pancakes and all that stuff, or is it more just eggs you're referring to?
It's really more of like the eggs, the wrap. Like I'm gonna have to have like 5 eggs. I feel with like a bagel. Like if it's not a bagel, like it doesn't fill me up as much,
Yeah, like growing up, it was crazy that I would have 3 eggs, and now it's just like because everyone would get 2. It's like 2.
Dude, what? Stop it. Dude.
Do you think Derek Ho eats eggs for breakfast?
I don't think Derek Ho eats anything for breakfast.
Because he's a robot.
Yeah.
He just said hi there.
Derek Ho. Hi there, dude.
Shout out Derek Ho.
Honestly, Derek Ho. I mean, he's always in here.
He's one of those like badge followers that like you see on Facebook.
Oh my god, dude! Don't you feel good when you get that notification from like whatever page?
Number
like,
one fan.
You're the number one fan. Apply your badge now, dude. L.A. Barnaby hasn't sent it to me yet. Just I don't know why.
You're. I would imagine. I mean, it's a matter of seconds. We do see you come up a lot, so of course we appreciate that. And then what do you think Matthew Ryan eats for breakfast?
What do I think he eats for breakfast?
Yeah,
I don't know, dude. I think he just cries in his bedroom for breakfast, honestly.
And then switches off his Buffer hats.
Oh my god, yeah. I'm surprised we haven't heard from Buffer again.
That's kind of interesting.
Yeah. But Matt Ryan disappointed the Jets lost because of Zach. We had a chance to beat Bills, Dolphins, but not now. It's all on Zach why Jets have played like crap. I think we're getting a little out of hand here.
No, but like, is it Buffer? Is it Matthew Ryan? But then imagine it's not. And Matthew Ryan's like, what are you guys even talking about?
I always feel bad when we're like, is that Buffer? And it's probably someone like,
but they've never commented at the same time, no? I don't think they did at the art trail, right?
I don't think so either, no.
Okay.
Buffer must have popped in for a second.
And then Greg Storm says, amazing show. Keep it up. So we appreciate that. Do we know?
Appreciate it, Greg.
Greg Storm?
No. I feel like Greg Storm would be a name I remember because it's a pretty sick name.
Mm-hmm.
No. But
welcome to the family.
Welcome to the family here, bud.
And how about one of the biggest parts of the family, Josh B at the top? I feel like we missed that one.
Oh my god, we really did glance over.
Apologize for that, Josh.
Honestly,
B.
our fault, dude. Josh B, the Grand Rising, he says. Hashtag the company rep DDB, rep the sports port, dude.
Josh
loves
B
that Grand Rising
in the house. So nice to have everybody with us here early and often, Tony.
Hell yeah, dude.
So Tony, you know Zach Wilson sucks.
Come on. Hey man, yeah, it was a tough game. You know, he made a big mistake in the end there.
Somebody, I don't know if were you listening to DNR this morning?
Dave and Rick. Yeah, dude.
Because somebody called in, and I think they're like a big Jets fan or something, and they were saying because of the Bills' loss last night, now they're back in.
Wait, really?
You win the game next week, then like you have the tiebreaker over them and stuff. But
oh my god, dude! Like imagine if they just won this past weekend.
And in another week too. So instead of 4 wins, you had 6, and you're 6-3 instead of 4-5. But it's like, I don't know. I mean, the way we're going to talk about it right now, but the way that the Bills looked last night,
so atrocious, dude.
Wouldn't be crazy. But again, defense most likely to win that game is going to have to score, I think, or bring the ball like literally down to the 5-yard line. Because it seems like we need that extra push or the +3 and the turnover margin, that we saw week 1. We need something like that.
Yeah, no, we do. And I think we'll get it. But dude, I was thinking about this last night too. Don't you just like think about what the season would have been like if like Rodgers stayed healthy? Have you done that yet?
It's been so long that I kind of haven't, but now that you say it, it is kind of crazy because we're in all these primetime spots.
Yeah.
We've had all these close games. The defense is playing out of their minds.
And it's like all the teams in the division has been like kind of fumbling it a little bit.
And how about across the league, the quarterback injuries? I think 10 rookies have started their quarterback this year.
Ridiculous.
So you hate to look at it as a missed opportunity. But I guess still at the same time, season not over yet.
It's not over yet, dude.
But let's get to it. Let's go to the world of the National Football League.
He wants Jefferson, climbs the ladder. Oh my goodness! Justin Jefferson, the catch of his life.
Burrow fires, intercepted, picked off at a pick 6. Minka Fitzpatrick, an absolute ball hawk.
Niners twist up front and get to Tagovailoa. Bosa again. Mahomes escaping on the move, stops, spins, flips it forward for the touchdown.
Stop it.
Aaron Jones. Oh, what a tackle. Blitzing Williams with a pile driver.
Tony, after
humped.
Tony, after that one, would you say you're questionable for your run this morning? Tomorrow morning? The trip? Ankle's a little gimpy after that one?
Stop it. No.
Didn't feel a thing? Even with the moccasins?
Yeah, dude, totally fine. Strong ankles, dude.
What do you call them again?
They're boat shoes.
Boat shoes and no socks.
No socks.
And your feet don't sweat like an animal in those with no socks.
No, I mean a day like today where it's a little chillier out. No, they will not sweat as much. No.
Wow. What about though, like summer? Can you wear like those sandals, like the leather sandals with no socks and not sweat, or no?
No,
or you're like busy ruining those if you're doing that a couple of days in a row. It's 80 degrees out.
Well, you got to like take care of your sandals. Like my Birkenstocks, like they're suede, right? So you can't really get them wet at all.
So you avoid them on hot days, basically, is what you're saying?
No, I wear them, but at the end of the day, like I keep them outside, and like I put them outside in the backyard to dry out. Put dryer sheets in the shoe, absorbs moisture, obviously. And then there's like I have like a cleaning kit too that Birkenstocks sell. They offer.
That's nice.
Yeah,
that's
nice. Upkeep, dude.
Yeah, no, that's true. Preventative maintenance, Tony.
Yeah, dude.
So we did have a doozy last night in Orchard Park. But one more from Matthew Ryan. Tony, you have to come to the light on Zach Wilson.
I don't think so, dude.
I feel like he's almost convincing you at this point.
No, he's not, dude. Zach Wilson.
Tony, obviously that was a joke. I mean,
all right, my bad. Well, you're wearing jeans today, Brian, huh?
No, actually, I don't get it.
No, I'm just saying, like, you don't wear jeans often.
Nah, that's a joke.
Come on, dude.
No, I still don't understand it though.
Oh God.
Yeah, no, I actually really don't understand. But I guess what you're just trying to say is it's like the same thing as him saying Zach Wilson sucks every day.
Yeah, exactly.
Give or take. But the Denver Broncos with the upset last night, 24-22 over the Bills. That opening line was 7.5 up to 8 in some spots. But as we've seen all season, an inconsistent Bills offense, and because of a first half deficit where they were down a score, even though they outscored the Broncos in the second half 14-9, not enough. But we'll talk about how we got there. The Bills turnover early after getting the ball. And geez, I'm trying to think back actually. That fumble.
Was it Dalvin? Not Dalvin.
Oh,
Cook.
Gabe Davis, right? Gabe Davis has the ball ripped away.
Mm-hmm.
But Broncos don't capitalize. It seemed like that was a foregone conclusion that they would get a touchdown there. They do get the field goal to take a 3-0 lead. And then
it was James Cook that fumbled it.
Oh, it was Cook. Yeah. Oh, right. And then he was
first run of the game.
So dumb. He ended up having over 100 yards. That's one of those things. Like maybe twice on the ground, sure, but when you have somebody like James Cook who's on the Bills, clearly their best runner, miles ahead of them, and you're not going to play him for an extended period of time, that's the wrong type of message to send. I understand you can't fumble the ball, but at the same time, if he's that much better, what are we even doing?
I know. And actually, it's funny. I think Buck mentioned it on the broadcast that the last time James Cook fumbled on the very first carry of his first NFL game,
and hadn't
fumbled since.
Wow. So a couple more stalled Bills drives, and then Denver 7 plays, 52 yards, one of 2 touchdown passes for Russell Wilson, Cortland Sutton from 7 yards out, and I believe that was on 4th down.
Yeah.
And they called it incomplete on the field. They go to the review, just got the feet in. So Sutton, one of the better receivers in the league.
Great awareness though with his feet, dude. It was crazy because his feet were just dragging, he never even jumped or anything, just dragged.
Yeah.
So
no, these receivers with getting the toes in, it really is ridiculous. Will Lutz, who kind of had an up and down night, misses the extra point. So that made it 9-0. Bills finally get the offense going. 8 plays, 81 yards, capped off by a Dalton Kincaid 22-yard touchdown pass from Josh Allen. There is a, I think, too many men on the field call on the Broncos, which gave Buffalo the option to take the ball from the 1.
Right.
And then Allen passes to Davis to get the 2 to make it a 9-8 game. But the Broncos, when they get the ball back, settle for a 49-yard field goal that just goes through the uprights. And then Buffalo, another turnover, right? Wasn't an interception?
Yeah, bad one from Allen.
Interception leading to a Lutz 40-yard field goal to make it 15-8 at the horn.
Sorry.
God.
No, I'm saying that was a pretty intense field goal. I don't know if you remember, but I think there was I don't know, maybe 20 seconds left, and Russ throws the ball to whoever, but he falls before the first down marker in the middle of the field. So it's 4th down. They can't spike it. No timeouts left.
Oh, yes,
the special teams.
We were talking about that, and the fact, too, that the kick could have not been more perfect.
Literally straight down the middle.
Yeah.
So impressive.
So I think, a lot of that has to do with, a veteran coaching staff with Sean Payton. Will Lutz obviously has been his kicker for a while. So that made it 15-8. Broncos don't do anything with the opening possession. Bills get the ball back, 3 minutes, 9 seconds, 7 plays, 54 yards, capped off by Murray, a 3-yard touchdown run. One of the oldest running backs in the league at 33 years old, going to turn 34 next year. But that tied the game at 15. Broncos in the 4th quarter get a 3-yard touchdown pass from Russell Wilson to Javonte Williams. But the talk about, special teams, great at the end of the second quarter. That one, bad snap, kicker out of position. They try to scramble unintentionally. Don't get it, obviously. So that makes it 21-15. But Josh Allen, 6 plays, 75 yards, brings the Bills up by 1, 22-21. But the Broncos have the ball for 2 minutes, 10 plays, 57 yards. Will Lutz misses a 41-yard field goal to win the game, but there's a penalty. Too many men on the field. He kicks it again from 36, makes it, and the Broncos win this game going to 4-5. The Bills falling to 5-5.
Yikes.
So tough times in Orchard Park, currently out of the playoff picture. And it just seems like every week it's the same thing. If you really go back to the games here, it all started, with that game in London. Ever since then, this team has not been the same. They barely beat the Giants, who are terrible, as we know by now. They lost to New England. They barely skated by the Bucks, and then lost to the Bengals last week, lose to the Broncos this week. Kind of crazy to say this with 7 games left for the Bills, but is this season over for Buffalo, Tony?
I don't know, man. I mean, I kind of think so. I mean, it's a very similar, like you said, song and dance every week for them.
Mm-hmm.
You look at that first half, such a slow start for the Bills. I think they had 3 turnovers, and then even a couple of the receivers there. I think there's 3 or 4 bad drops as well. And I know, obviously the fumble, you can't blame Allen. I think the first interception was a tip off of, I want to say, Davis's hands. So not necessarily Allen's fault either, but the second one was certainly a poor throw by him. And then in the first half, he even had some poor throws himself.
Missing digs on that third down.
Overthrowing some people in big spots.
By a lot. But not by just a little.
Yeah, exactly. Like pretty egregious overthrows and miscues. I don't know if it's just timing or if it's something mechanically for Josh Allen. I mean, we've seen him struggle before. But I mean, he's struggling a lot this season. I mean, what does he have? 8 interceptions, maybe
11 interceptions.
11,
which I believe leads the league.
Has to.
And he leads the league since he came into the league with interceptions and turnovers.
Oh my gosh.
So obviously that's tough. Overall numbers are good. 72 QBR, but the 2,600 yards, but those 11 interceptions are killers. And me and Lonnie were actually texting about this last night, and it's just I was telling him, and he remembers too. He was saying, but when he came into this league, coming out of Wyoming, the senior year especially, numbers were terrible. Completion percentage was low. So it's I think we forget, because he's had some, good accurate seasons, that he always has struggled with accuracy, seemed to have figured it out. And now, I don't know if it's a coincidence or not that, the last couple of years without Brian Dable, his play has struggled a little bit. So it's just, I don't know what the explanation is. It's crazy to think this already, but it's has he peaked? I don't, does McDermott need to go? I mean, there's so many questions that come to mind here.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard to say. And we talked about McDermott's, job being on the hot seat this season. I don't know if you can maybe put Allen's woes on his shoulders, but I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, there was glimpses of Josh Allen being a really good quarterback, keeping the ball well, protecting it, not turning the ball over. I feel 2 seasons ago, he was this was whoa, an entirely new Josh Allen. He had worked on his mechanics. He was throwing really well, and he still does. He can really rifle the ball, but it's just
general consistency is not there.
Yeah, it's just so inconsistent. And I mean, call it a little bit unlucky with the way that the Buffalo Bills started. I mean, it's so tough to start out with a turnover right away on one of your first drives. Broncos, although not coming up with big points, do come up with points because of the turnovers. And then again, and in that second half, they got another field goal in because of Josh Allen's interception. That should not have happened. So I don't know, man. I mean, I think Josh Allen is fixable. We've seen him, look better in the past, and I think it is something mechanical. He's definitely going back to some type of bad habit with his throwing. I would love to kind of dive deep into that, because again, I feel like he could be way better than this. And I mean, I'm not going to put the loss entirely on his shoulders. I mean, that one interception was poor, but I mean, the rest of the team didn't do well. I think the defense didn't do a great job in containing Wilson. I mean, the defensive line pressured him enough, but then Wilson would take off, and I feel run for 5-6 yards every time. Maybe not every time, but he had a couple big runs for sure that helped the Broncos. So, and again, having some guys that were wide open downfield. I mean, the secondary have to do a better job with covering these receivers. And it sucks. And I think maybe at this point, if I am McDermott, I mean, I would start to look to my running game because I feel like that second half, I mean, you came out hot running downfield, and then you were able to set up Allen for that Kincaid touchdown, right? Like, you got to mix it up a little bit more, especially if your running game is working. Like, why not? You know?
Yeah. And Cook, had the big 42-yard run, but still, you do the math. I mean, he still did well on those 11 carries. You take away the 42, that's still 67. So you're still over 6 yards a pop. So that's why I didn't understand with the fumble, why you put him on the lineup. I mean, Murray did great too. I mean, it's amazing that he's turning 34 years old, 9 carries for 68 yards.
Wow.
That really is something. But at the end of the day, the Bills are 5-5, and have matched up poorly against their next opponent, the New York Jets. We talked about it. 4:00 window next week, again at home. So it's really going to be interesting to see what the Bills do from here. So a bunch still to get to on this, but I'm just I've been suggesting this for a while now. If you're the Bills, I know, doing a little forecasting here, but let's just say hypothetically, somehow they end up missing the playoffs.
Right.
If it was up to you, would you explore what I suggested in terms of, getting Dable back, letting McDermott go, and reuniting those two? Because we saw it when they played earlier this year. Dable cannot stop praising Josh Allen.
Yeah, no, I definitely would. I really would not get rid of Josh Allen. I think he's still young. He has a great arm. He can run. He does read defenses really well. But again, I think he needs someone who he can trust and to fix whatever mechanical issue he has. So absolutely, I would rather do that. And I feel like, I feel like the coach is certainly easier to replace than the quarterback position. And I mean, again, looking at last night, I mean, you may want to look at your special teams coach, honestly. Maybe a new special teams coach, dude.
Yeah.
For that fucking field goal thing. Like, what are we doing with that? 12 minutes on the field.
But is it kind of on the players, too? I mean, they got to know who's supposed to be on the field, no?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
But I know that, dude.
Yeah.
So tough.
That's ridiculous.
And especially for something like special teams, too. It's just doesn't make any sense. Like how many different squads are there for field goal block?
Well, yeah,
honestly,
and you're on field goal block. I mean, what is the chance? Oh, someone just got removed the week before. Forgot that they got removed. How would you forget that?
Yeah, what are we doing, dude?
So on the other side of things here, Denver, started out 0-3, has really kind of righted the ship here, going 4-2 since then. And Russell Wilson, coming off the worst season of his career, has really put up some good performances. And I think the biggest thing that I notice is the fact that he's not forcing it. I think that's when he got into trouble with the interceptions last year. A lot of check downs, a lot of scrambles. But it doesn't need to be pretty. It doesn't need to be, exciting and be chunk plays. He's just taking what the defense is giving him. Only 5 incompletions last night. And I know it was only 193 yards, but no turnovers, 2 touchdown passes, a QBR of 81, was sacked 4 times, but did scramble for 30 yards. And had some good rapport with his receivers. Sutton 8 for 53 in a score. Martin Lard, Javonte Williams had a receiving touchdown as well, as in addition to 79 yards on the ground. What do you think about Denver here at 4-5, same record as the Jets? Obviously, the Jets would benefit from the tiebreaker if we got that deep. But what do you think about them as potentially sneaking back in the mix? Yanni was suggesting it to me last night. The whole Yanni and Hackett conversation before the year.
Really?
What a storyline it would be. Jets end up missing the playoffs. Broncos end up getting in. Obviously, they still have some tough matchups on their schedule. The Vikings, the Browns, the Texans, the Chargers, the Lions, the Chargers again, and Kev's Raiders. And put some respect, Tony, in the Raider name. But what do you think, though? I mean, is there a chance here for Denver? Not up in here, Chucky.
I think there is a chance, honestly. I was pretty impressed watching the Broncos, honestly. Not even because of the way they played, but I feel like their play calling was pretty intense. I mean, there was some really interesting routes I thought that was running. I feel like a lot of those receivers, they run routes that cross over into each other to really disrupt the defense. And then you found guys that were wide open downfield because of that. Who does Peyton call is he play call? He is their play caller. I mean, I think that's just what you're going to get with a veteran coach like him. And again, I mean, like you look at one of their biggest opponents right now in the division. You mentioned they're playing them twice coming up. The Chargers, who have a terrible coaching staff. I mean, that's something that the Chargers are also at 4-5, right? Same record here.
Yeah.
I mean, they've underperformed, needless to say. I mean, the Broncos could definitely bunny hop them. You know, the Raiders as well. I mean, they could win some games looking ahead.
Thinking about it off the top of your head, though, Raiders, Chargers,
Texans,
Broncos.
Oh.
Out of those three, who has the best chance to make it in your eyes?
It's tough, dude. I want to say the Chargers, but again, looking at it more now, I would lean maybe Broncos.
It seems like Peyton has figured something out here.
Yeah.
Clearly, he's somewhat fixed Russ. I don't know, if he's 100% back to Seattle Russ, but he's also not asked to do the same things. I think Sean Payton with Drew Brees, who, notoriously had a weaker arm, has always been about the short passing game. And I think you think back to Seattle Russ, he was airing it out a lot. You know?
But I mean, needless to say, these, like obviously Russell Wilson, historic quarterback, Peyton, historic coach. I mean, you have these two together. It did take some time. And obviously, I doubted the Broncos to start the season, and they did obviously not start off very hot. But I mean, like you said, they found something that works between the two of them. And with that combo, I mean.
Well, and the fact, too, that the defense has turned it around. After giving up 70, they haven't looked back. After that game,
Miami,
they've really turned it around, which is impressive. So it's going to be fascinating, this playoff race.
Fascinating.
We'll take a look more about that in a second. But before we do that, we got a lot of comments.
Dude, so many comments.
Shout out to the company, though. Shout out to the DTV family. We appreciate everybody who's tuning in right now.
Hell yeah, dude. Speaking of tuning in, Kev Dew.
Let's go!
Kev Dew. We want the smoke. Sorry for being late. The Bills suck. Giants suck. Hashtag rep the company, rep TDV, rep Sportsport. I keep a buck. Don't only fake furs can pretend.
That sounds like Kev Dew.
That does sound like Kev Dew.
The Raider name, Kev. The Raider name.
Joe Buck, dude. Jay Bird says Zach Wilson, 1 interception, broke boy. Then he says Josh Allen, 2 interceptions, strong and independent. I see what you're doing there. Kev Dew says Jay Bird, what's good? Hashtag Mexican flan. And then Matt Ryan says at Jay Bird, bingo. What do you think about that? The whole that, I mean, I feel like, Josh Allen isn't like strong and independent though.
Oh, what he was saying? I mean, listen, Allen doesn't look great right now, but we all know, let's be real. Despite those struggles, we would do the Wilson for Allen swap in a second. I know that's one of those things. No shit, dude. Like, you know what I mean? So let's just, not get carried away, Tony. I think even you on your worst day of Zach-itis wouldn't suggest that, honestly. I don't even think you would go there.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. So, there you go. Continue on, though.
Interceptions, I don't know, man. And then Jay Bird says to Kev Dew, Tiger Dew, stay on that fun. Kev Dew loves that. And then the chairman of the company himself,
Johnny
Cashman could go blow dick.
He says, let's go. Good morning, dudes. What a tough loss for the Bills last night. 12 men on the field. Yikes. That play and catch from Sutton was sick. Isles losing 5 straight is definitely troubling. Lonnie, what the fuck with the Islanders, dude? He says, hashtag with the company, rep to DV, also saying what up to the chat. And then Jay Bird says, NY Jets equals Buffalo Bills.
What do you think he means there?
I don't know, dude. You have to elaborate on that one. But
you think he thought they had the same record, but technically the Jets have one less win?
Yeah.
I think that's what he was
Maybe.
getting at. If I had to take a guess.
It says, sweet vest, Tony. Thank you, dude. It's definitely vest season. And he says, nice hat, Barnes.
Thank you, Jay.
TBC
Appreciate it, bud.
Scottsdale, dude.
Oh, to be
and
there
then,
right
of
now.
course, dude, the hoodie is bright, my boy,
Scott?
he says, dude. I don't know. It seems like one of those backhanded compliments.
He's cheesing.
I think he's cheesing.
Yeah.
Matt Ryan says he's still, I'm assuming, Josh Allen better than Zach Wilson. Who is better, Kev Dew asks, Zach Wilson or DeVito?
I think DeVito has the same amount of touchdowns. So look, can you look it up though?
DeVito's a fucking bum loser, dude.
Well, it's just one of those things. Like you're screwed either way. You're looking up
Tommy
Danny DeVito.
Yeah, I know it's Tommy DeVito.
Tommy.
Yeah, you got me hooked on football, right?
Jersey Mike's. Mike's
dude, Jersey Mike's is gross.
Are you serious?
Where the hell is Football Reference, dude?
I don't know. I would just put stats. You really think Jersey Mike's is gross?
Yeah, I don't like it. 3 touchdown passes, 3 interceptions.
See, the thing for me, Tony, is
Zach Wilson has
I'm always going to prefer. He has 5 touchdowns, but I think DeVito might have 2 rushing touchdowns?
Doesn't matter, dude.
Um,
Honestly, it does not matter. That's a ridiculous question. What's your answer? No. Before you deflect here, what's your answer?
Wilson, but it's closer than it should be.
No. Just
That's
Wilson.
true.
Just Wilson. Wilson. He said Wilson.
What I was gonna say too about Jersey Mike's is the same type of thing.
Yeah.
I'm always gonna prefer, like you do, Tony. You know, the Italian deli, of course, Gaetano's, Villanueva. But if we're going like the chain type of sandwich place, I think Jersey Mike's is so much better. I mean, I guess it's on par with Quiznos, but my whole point is Subway is atrocious.
But dude, Subway just started cutting their meat fresh for you on the day. Did you hear that?
I don't care.
They now
I think
have a deli slicer.
I think
behind the counter. Who would have thought of a deli slicer?
I think they're as honest as Rex Ryan, to be honest.
Yeah, honestly, dude.
And
remember they got
there's
caught
real
with
as
the
Rex
rubber
Ryan.
in the bread?
Yeah.
Remember that?
No.
And then dude,
that's it for them.
Yeah.
They should. I don't know how you're not shut down after that.
Honestly, they should be shut down. They should be shut the fuck down. Okay. And we're founded in Bridgeport, I think, right?
Yes.
Right.
East
Piece
Main
of
Street,
shit,
and I think
dude.
that one's no longer
Unbelievable.
there.
Yeah. Jared too. He's got some trouble with the law,
hey, Jared,
dude.
Jared, where are you?
We still got a bunch of comments here. They're flowing in. Danny V in the house. What up, family? Rep DTV. Rep the company.
Bernie.
Kev Do says they both bums to me. DeVito and the Giants suck. Hashtag my Raiders are better than your teams. He says, and then Bernie says, "Boo Raiders and Kev." And then we're getting to some fantasy talk, dude. Kev Do saying, "Boo your fantasy team." Kick rocks, Bernie. Only fake furs can pretend. Oh wow, Danny throwing some fucking heat. Raiders win when they have a former Giant as a coach. LOL. Matt Ryan says DeVito is better than Zach by far. Delusional. Jay Bird says Jersey Mike's way better than Subway. Kev Dude comes out with the Blimpies. You ever Blimpies?
Yes.
Oh, I love Blimpies.
Actually,
the tuna fish
maybe
sandwich,
one time,
dude.
like a long time ago.
There used to be one inside. I'm no longer there, but it was sick. Right next to the Long John Silver's, I think. But the Blimpie was way to go. The tuna fish sub sandwich.
What the hell is Long John Silver's? I know I've heard about it for a while, but I've never had it. What is it?
It's like seafood. It's a seafood chain.
Seafood, like fast seafood, or no? There's like a Red Lobster,
It's more like just like fish and chips and a fish sandwich. Like
but not good. I'm guessing
it's okay. It's fried fish. It's like, like as if you were to go buy like.
Yeah, but it's not the Staten Island fish market. I mean, there's
certainly not. No, dude.
Is there good fish there, Tony? I
Yeah,
think you don't really
dude.
talk about fish.
No, I'm not huge into fish, I guess, but I mean, it's an island.
But you're
get fish.
shellfish, though.
Yeah, no,
Over
I
fish.
love. I would say I got recently into fish more. I guess in the past maybe like 4 years. And it all started at this restaurant on Staten Island, coincidentally, called the Marina Cafe.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, you're out on the dock and the water, the yachts, the boats. Obviously, known for their fish, pasta, whatever, dude. And I got like this halibut oreganata. So good, dude. It was like one of their specials that day. I was like, I'll give it a shot, whatever. Try something new. Fucking amazing, dude.
But that's just like breaded halibut.
Yeah, it's halibut baked, and then they have like breadcrumbs, baked on top of it.
Okay, nothing else like a rice, a pasta.
Well, it got served with like mashed potatoes and like string beans and carrots. Like it was like that type of dish.
I don't know if I could do that, to be honest. I don't usually have like cod and that type of fish, like unless it's a fried fish sandwich.
Right.
But I don't know.
You should try it, dude. It's actually really good, and it's like recently too for weddings. I normally go for the fish because it's a little lighter, and you feel good about yourself, and you're not like it's not like you've got stomach bombs going on in there.
Yeah. I don't know. Something about just like I said, unless it's fish and chips or a fried fish sandwich, I don't know if regular fish. I don't know. To be honest, big on the shellfish.
Well, you got to try it sometime, dude.
I mean, I've tried it. It just, I feel like it's like a force, is what I'm saying. And then everybody loves salmon. Are you big on salmon?
I don't know. I've had salmon a couple times. It's okay, but I mean, it's very like. I know people are like, when you say this, but it's a very fishy taste to it.
No, I don't.
Tastes
I
like
don't
the ocean,
get it.
man.
Everybody's like so like riled about it. I don't understand it. It seems like are they like tricking themselves to liking it?
I think so. It's a fad, like the fucking avocados, dude. It's the same thing with avocados.
Well, see, that's different.
No, it's a
Avocados are
fad.
actually good.
All of a sudden, avocados come out of nowhere. Oh, the healthy fats, the guac. Is it guacamole? Where's the guacamole?
Quick time out here. I'm curious, everybody who's watching, is there anybody that agrees with Tony? And I know Matthew Ryan never agrees with him, so he must love his avocado ice cream. But is there anybody who doesn't like avocados here? I'm just kind of curious if someone could let me know if they don't like it. because that's just crazy talk.
No, it's not
honestly.
crazy talk. How about tuna steak? You like tuna? Tuna's fucking delicious.
I almost just threw up.
Are you kidding me, dude?
I'm not kidding.
You not like you eat sushi though?
So
are you the
shrimp
guy who only does the cooks?
tempura,
You only do cook sushi,
Yeah, or like cucumber roll,
right? California roll.
Yeah, I don't. Shrimp tempura is so much better. You know. Is it not?
No, I mean it is one of my favorites, but spicy tuna crunch, spicy crunch tuna.
Yeah, I hate tuna.
Good, dude.
Oh, and you like tuna fish sandwiches?
Yeah, I love tuna fish sandwiches. Like when you make like a chicken salad with the mayo and spices.
Chicken salad. Oh my god,
dude, I love chicken salad. I used to go to the deli here by Sacred Heart. Chicken salad sandwich, lettuce, pickles, tomato, hot sauce, American cheese. So freaking good, dude. Love a good chicken salad. I can't believe you don't like chicken salad.
I feel like I've lost my appetite for the day.
Do you like mayonnaise?
No.
Oh.
It's just one of those things like, why? Why mayonnaise? Why do we need mayonnaise?
What do you mean it's delicious? It's like eggs and oil. Like, what do you mean, dude? It's good for you.
I don't know. Give me balsamic
omega-3s.
Definitely. Did you get that from Jay? Omega-3s?
No, it says it on like every bottle of mayonnaise,
well.
dude. What?
Oh, you didn't see him say that?
Oh my god, he fucking did say that.
I literally thought you were messing with me.
No, dude. Look at that. We have a lot more comments to catch up on. This is kind of ridiculous.
Ketchup.
Ketchup. Do you like ketchup? Ketchup. No, but the fries are just overdone. I've had them too many times.
But if I am having them, I would prefer to have them with ketchup.
Yeah, you ever do like ketchup and mayo?
No.
Or is it even you don't even mix with the mayo?
No.
All right. Anyway, dude, we got Jay Bird saying, we got that Jersey Mike's. Oh, he goes, Matt Ryan, you'll be swimming with the fishes, talking like that.
And that's how we started talking about fish.
And he goes, they already did. Jay Bird says, you think Jets can beat Bills? Oh yeah, Jay Bird says they already did. So yes. Matt Ryan says they have no shot. Jay Bird comes with omega-3s. Matt Ryan says, Jay Bird, I want my apology. Jay Bird ignoring him just says the regimen.
You don't have the bite anymore. That one
remember it got deleted, dude.
You must. I feel like that has to hit home a little because I feel like you were excited. Dude. That was an upcoming drop,
and only for one day we used it. One day it was tough, dude. Tough loss there.
What's the reason again? Why did that happen?
I think for some reason just shit doesn't save or load up properly. I don't know if it's the connection with my hard drive on the Rodecaster, but I'm troubleshooting. I'm gonna buy one of those old school thumb drives. Maybe that'll work. Whatever, dude. But then Bernie says Tony going crazy for guacamole. LOL. Josh B says agree with the fish. I guess for Tony in terms of the halibut, salmon, and tuna steak. Disagree with the avocado. He says Matt Ryan. I hate avocados. He says. You think he's messing with you?
No, actually.
No.
I think I guess some people don't like him. I don't know. I've never, other than you and I guess Matt Ryan or prefer whoever it is. I've never heard of anybody that Michael likes him, right? Renee?
Yeah, definitely.
Matthew, obviously.
Dude, it's so annoying when you go out to like a Spanish restaurant or a Mexican restaurant and everyone there's guac and chips. So for the whole table, guac and chips. And I'm like, oh my God, you guys are you got God, honestly. You guys are getting God.
Explain?
Like it's a scam. Avocados. It's expensive. It's bullshit. It's like lobster. Lobster's kind of a scam.
Is it?
Dude, 20 years ago, I wouldn't say 20 years ago. A long time ago, like lobsters, like poor people ate lobsters because they're bottom feeding fish. They're bottom feeders.
I mean,
like my grandmother's family, they were all lobstermen. They made shit money because lobsters were inexpensive.
It's all about supply and demand.
Yeah, there's a shit ton of them, but all of a sudden people were like, "Whoa, this is so good. This is like elegant." All the rich people were like, "Whoa."
Well, I think I'm telling you, dude, what is it called? Caviar is a scam, but lobster actually tastes too. Good. It just has to be dressed up properly. That's the whole thing.
The lobster?
Yeah. Like I'm saying, like lobster grilled cheese is great. Lobster pasta with a good sauce. You know what I mean? Lobster hibachi. But if you were just to have the lobster itself with nothing, like it's just
I don't know. I kind of disagree with that one though.
What do you mean?
Like I've had it a couple years ago. I had a Maine lobster by itself.
But you had butter with it.
Oh yeah, obviously.
No, that's what I'm saying. You take away that, and it's just like kind of.
Well, yeah. Well, who does that?
I'm just saying. It was a hypothetical. Dude. I'm starving. I don't know.
Now you're back to starving.
Yeah, back to starving.
Josh B says, Brian, your mayo take is like Tony's avocado take. It's ridiculous.
So he likes avocados.
He likes avocados and mayonnaise. He's saying mayonnaise is delicious. I don't know how you couldn't like mayonnaise, honestly.
You know what it is though. So if you're gonna get an Italian combo, you would rather have mayo than have either balsamic vinaigrette or oil and vinegar?
No.
Okay.
But if
So
I
what-
have
what-
like a turkey sandwich, I'd rather have mayo than
turkey
balsamic vinaigrette.
sandwich.
Yeah, it's like turkey, lettuce, tomato, cheese, pickles, onions, mayonnaise. I'm not going to put balsamic on it. But if I get an Italian combo, I'm going the Italian route of balsamic on it.
And growing up, I definitely had turkey a lot. But I have to say, now it's kind of like one of those things that you talk about, like bottom of the sea with the lobsters, like turkey. What's the point? Kind of, I don't know.
What?
Like, give me chicken cutlet, give me Italian combo, like eggplant, breaded eggplant sandwich as well. Like
Oh, yeah.
turkey's like kind of
Sliced
like-
deli turkey is delicious.
a little slimy for my take.
Well, if you get
taste.
bad cold cuts, you gotta go boar's head, prime.
No, but even Boar's Head Prime, I don't know.
Stop it.
It's lower on the list, I would say.
How about ham? Like sliced deli ham with like mustard, lettuce, tomato, American cheese, like a nice American classic sandwich.
I don't usually get that. I would rather have it baked, like a baked ham, and have a sandwich that way. Then I would be real into it. But the cold cut ham, I don't really need.
That's ridiculous. I do enjoy a good like holiday baked ham though.
No,
Like,
that's not
like you
it's
slice it thin.
insane.
It's
A little
oh.
pineapple. Like, you never seen somebody make a ham and have the pineapple rings on it? I don't want to hear this. The cinnamon. You can't have a problem with cinnamon.
We do like a brown sugar maple glaze,
Which is what I'm
at
referring
home.
to.
That's you said cinnamon.
In the pineapple. Oh my god! Like somebody just got shot, Tony.
Yeah,
Like,
that's not good. You can't do that.
I know you've seen it.
I've
though.
seen it, yeah, but I've never.
But
I
do you
don't
not like
do that,
pineapple?
dude.
Is that the problem?
I like pineapple, but I think pineapple is good when it's enjoyed by itself, like cold out of the fridge, delicious.
Grilled. Have you had it?
But yes,
Better
but yeah,
that way.
it's okay. But again, like I don't like when people put it on things. Like it shouldn't be on a ham. It shouldn't be on my burger. It shouldn't
What?
be
The
like,
burger. I mean,
the
that's a little
pineapple
ridiculous.
burger.
The
Yeah, it's like I don't
pineapple
want
pizza.
the pineapple.
Pineapple can't be on pizza.
Fucking ridiculous. The Hawaiian pizza? No, get out.
Yeah, I had to say though, I would never get it, but I definitely at least one time had bacon in pineapple, and that was actually pretty good versus the ham and pineapple. But
I mean, it's the same thing, dude.
it is, but bacon is better than ham on pizza. I mean, there's no doubt about that.
Yeah, I guess.
You guess. I mean, I feel like I've never seen you get a ham pizza. Is
I
that
don't think I've ever had ham on pizza.
That's what I'm saying. And you've gotten bacon.
Obviously.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. What else we got?
Dude, we got Bernie says, LOL, Tony's spitting out facts. Lobsters, poop eaters of the sea. And then Lonnie here
Cashman could go blow dick.
says avocado is elite. And he goes, shrimps are called roaches of the sea, and I love shrimp. Well, shrimp is good too, but I guess it's the same thing. And then Jay Bird says, can DTV start a food podcast? I can listen to this all day. He says, it's a great idea, Jay. You can be a part of it if you want. And then Lonnie also says, what? Boar's Head is great.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like you know what it is? I've just never been big on deli meat. Like I feel like I just like
That's
Italian
too bad,
combo,
dude.
and that's
yeah,
it.
just the well, that's fine.
Roast
I guess.
beef, you know what I mean? But like I
No,
said,
roast beef is disgusting. That like deli cold roast beef, no, thank you.
but like I said, I mean, I don't know. Like what for the packing order for you when it comes to a deli sandwich, is your top three different than chicken cutlet, Italian combo, breaded eggplant?
Yeah.
What would you put in the top
again?
three?
Like when I think of a deli sandwich, I think of cold cuts.
Mm.
So like my 1A, 1B is like my go-to. It's either one or the other most of the time, where it's either ham with lettuce, tomato, and like a nice deli mustard with like American cheese, cheddar cheese, whatever.
Mhm.
And then it's that turkey sandwich with lettuce, tomato, onions, pickles,
Wow.
mayonnaise.
I don't like pickles.
Love
cucumbers,
pickles.
hate pickles.
I
I know
hate-
it makes a lot of sense.
I don't like cucumbers. And I love pickles. And then I guess like after that, I mean, like you can do like a nice like they have a deli like buffalo chicken
Mhm.
deli meat that's so good.
But see,
And you-
again, give me the chicken cutlet cut up.
yeah, but see like
mixed
that
with the
I don't
buffalo.
like I don't necessarily
Jay loves it.
equate.
Jay loves it.
No, I do. No,
Gaetanos.
I love that as well. But I don't
Yeah.
equate like a chicken cutlet. Like if I'm going out for lunch, I'm not getting a heavy fried chicken cutlet sandwich. You know, like I'm thinking a lunchtime meat. I think of
Ugh.
lunch meats. You know.
Yeah.
And then so sliced buffalo chicken with like some jalapenos, like lettuce, tomato, maybe some onions, and like a chipotle mayo. How do you chipotle mayo, Brian? No. And then like if I'm feeling it, you know, then I can go chicken cutlet sandwich. But you know, chicken cutlets. If I go to Gaetanos or A&S, it's an Italian deli.
Right.
I'll get chicken cutlets. But if it's like any other regular deli,
Yeah. Pickles.
cold
No, I
cuts and
swear, like
stuff.
pickles. Like if I get, like I would always get like the hamburger from Dutch's or something. Pickles on like a burger from a restaurant, like it ruins it for me. I'm pulling them off. I think it ruins the taste.
That's
like,
ridiculous.
Why are pickles on a burger? Why do
Dutch's
we
burger
need
with
that?
the pickles and the onions and tomato.
Well,
Oh,
onions
dude.
great.
Onions
But
great.
why pickles?
Because
Why
they're
do we
delicious.
ruin it
They're
with the
delicious.
pickles?
It's not
You're ruining it.
You're
Tony.
ruining it.
Tony,
dude.
you're ruining it.
We have more comments to get to. Matt Ryan says, Jaybird, I agree with you. Maybe about the food podcast. And then he says, at Lonnie, Board Ahead is expensive.
And he says, stop being cheap.
Stop being cheap, dude. Boar's
Wow.
Head, honestly, like cold cuts. Again, you get what you pay for sure. Because I've had like Hummels, not Hummels.
Hummels is hot dogs. isn't it?
Thumans, I think, is the other cold cut brand too that a lot of people
Or
use.
Thurman's ham.
Thurman's, maybe.
Because Josh B says Thurman's ham is elite.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, Thumans.
Thumans. I was thinking
no,
Thurman Munson.
Thumans, Josh.
Munster
no,
cheese?
slimy, disgusting.
Gross. Munster cheese. Gross.
Munster cheese?
Have you
Oh,
ever had
Munster.
it?
Yeah,
Or you-
Munster's okay.
Oh,
Baby
okay.
Swiss is good. Gouda's good. Smoked Gouda is good.
Smoked Gouda. I get it every
Oh.
time on my breakfast sandwich from Lenny's. It's
Dude,
unbelievable.
that is so good. Lenny's, I don't know what it is. We'll talk about it in a second.
Costco. Nice
Oh.
bagels. Rye Ridge. Rye. Where's Rye?
We're driving 40
Rye
minutes
Brook.
to, well, I guess maybe it's
Well, Costco is 10 minutes.
10 minutes from you.
Yeah.
Stanford.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not Stanford.
Villanueva
Um,
and Lenny's. You need to have it. I'm
And
telling
then
you.
we'll try
Change
to,
your life.
one morning, maybe we'll crash at your place in the morning. We'll get up early, go
Get
for
up
a
early,
run,
go.
and then go get sandwiches.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we'll definitely go for a run.
And then Josh says pickles and mustard are gross.
Disgusting. I don't even want to talk
pickles
about
delicious. Mustard too? You don't like mustard?
it. Mustard, yes, but not with pickles.
Okay. Well, I think he's talking about
Honey
separately.
mustard, so much better though, by the way, too. But spicy brown's good.
Spicy deli mustard, love that, dude.
Yep.
When you feel it in the nose, so good, dude. Chairman of the company, their prices are like $20 for roast beef. I work at a grocery store deli. They are literally, if you get like boar's head turkey, like 1 pound, it's like $14.
Yeah, I haven't bought cold cuts in like 5 years, but
What deters me the most is the fucking price of it,
Yeah.
dude.
but
And they
I
don't like last a long time either.
yeah,
Like,
you
they
might as
don't.
well just get Gaetano, honestly, once a week.
Honestly,
Then you
it's
buy cold cuts. Come on,
literally-
stop it.
All right, Chairman Lonnie says I love Italian sandwiches. So it should be less for you. No question mark. Okay, that he works there. And then I missed this. Lonnie doesn't want us to play that drop/bit again, even though it's a bite.
Bite.
Listen carefully.
Cashman could go blow dick.
He said it. I didn't say it.
He said it.
Bernie is starving over here.
I'm starving.
I'm actually pretty okay right now.
Well, you had
the
breakfast. Tony.
Dude, the
You would-
breakfast with
yeah.
the wrap. It was really
And
good.
you,
dude.
if Michael had a fresh bonita in here, you would devour it in a second.
Well, obviously, I don't want to insult the man.
No, but you would just want it, though.
Yeah, I definitely would want it.
Yeah.
And then Matt Ryan says, at chairman of the company, no, I am just saying my customers complain about the prices.
Wait, he said he works at a deli.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, sometimes you can just give them a little extra, although
Yeah.
it's kind of hard to sometimes, I guess, because the sticker, the prices are set on the machine, whatever.
But Gaetano's, I told you, I mean, he basically gave me
Dude,
a whole
gives
sandwich
you-
on the side.
Yeah. Dude.
Oh, you want a piece of mozzarella?
Dude, they give you the little toothpick and the buffalo chicken. I'm like,
Thank you,
oh,
sir.
okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, my God, dude. Jay's standing next to me with the shades on. He's like, oh, man.
This is pretty sweet, man.
And then Mike Hunt, who definitely is a burner account, dude.
Yeah?
Mike Hunt. You were never in middle school. Say Mike Hunt 5 times really fast. Say it. Say 5 times really fast.
No, I don't want to.
Why?
I don't know, because I kind of think I know what it's going to be, but I just don't want to do it.
Think about it. Definitely a burner account. It's like, hey, would you blow me? Is going to comment next,
But also, I could say it slowly. I would be fine.
Mike Hunt.
Mike Hunt. Mike Hunt. Mike Hunt. Mike Hunt. Mike Hunt. I didn't say anything crazy.
You say it a little faster.
No, because you just want me to
Say it
say
a little
Mike. Okay? Like, we get it. All right?
Monday night.
Football.
Then the prices. Pickles are elite. Give me mustard 2 on a hot dog with sauerkraut. Dude, I love that.
Walter's hot dogs.
Walter's hot dogs. Dude, I mean, if you're in Rye already, you're getting breakfast at Lenny's or whatever.
They don't have sauerkraut, I thought.
They don't have sauerkraut, which is a travesty, but they do have a good dog.
Like, I would love to talk to the owner about that. Oh, the sauerkraut prices.
Dude?
These
I
days.
also have you been there?
No.
Because the building, which has been there since like 1930,
Mhm.
has like a Oriental theme to it too.
That's interesting.
It's very interesting.
Do they
I would
have General
love
Tso's?
exactly right. That would be sick. But no, I would love to honestly interview the owner about like what's the whole deal. Acme Supermarket says Matthew Ryan. That's where he works in Acme.
So
Oh,
Mike,
Jersey.
Mike
yeah, makes
Hunt
sense.
is definitely preferred then. is basically what you're saying.
Gotta be, dude. Yeah. And then, of course, they're going off in the comments. I won't put it up, though.
Imagine if you had nothing to do but just make burner accounts and comment on shows.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy.
That'd be honestly kind of crazy.
What a career.
Wow, dude. Speaking of crazy, the company really egging you on. Come on, Brian. Say it. Josh B says, just say it, dude.
Stop it. Anyway, I can't believe I don't even know like what's going on right now.
We got a 40-minute
food conversation.
Food section.
I wanted to wrap
shut
up.
the fuck up, Tony.
NFL week 11, Tony, is going to begin on Thursday between the Ravens and the Bengals. The Ravens, I think, 3.5-point home favorites there, which will be a big game for the AFC playoff picture, which the Bengals currently aren't in. But right now, you got the Chiefs at the 1 seed, Ravens at the 2, Jacksonville at the 3, Miami at the 4, Pittsburgh at the 5 seed, Cleveland at the 6 seed. And how about the Houston Texans, D'Amico Ryan, CJ Stroud, currently the 7 seed, tiebreaker over the Bengals, courtesy of that win last week. And then you have a few 5-5 teams here, the Colts, the Bills, and the Raiders all at 5-5, and then the Chargers, the Jets, and the Broncos at 4-5. So right now, I mean, you look at this whole AFC, the only 2 teams that are really out of it are the Titans and the Patriots, which is kind of nuts.
That is kind of crazy. You're pretty stoked about that, though, right?
Say it again?
You're pretty stoked about that?
Pretty stoked that it's like a crazy playoff picture?
Well, the Patriots are out.
Oh, the Patriots are out, yes, but Jets are kind of in a tough spot here. There's a lot of teams ahead of them. And then when you don't even include the Jets and you look at even, I don't know, the top 10 teams, it's like, between if you look at it this way, you go 7-10 between the Texans, the Bengals, the Colts, and the Bills, that they're vying for one spot right now.
I know, it's crazy.
I think Cleveland hangs in there. Maybe Pittsburgh falls back, but it seems like, does Pittsburgh ever slide too much? I mean, are we really going to be surprised if they hang in there?
No, especially at this point of the season too. Like,
who do you think though? 5, 6, and 7. What do you think it ends up being?
5, 6, and 7.
The 3 wild cards.
Oh man, I want to say maybe the Bengals can hop up here, and let's say 5 becomes. 5 is going to be, this is tough, dude. So I love CJ Stroud. I mean, the Browns kind of coming into their own right now. They're on 2-game winning streaks here. No. Give me. Number 5 is going to be the Bengals. And then give me 6 Texans, 7 Steelers. How's that?
So Texans, Steelers, Bengals for the final 3.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Steelers fall out, Browns move up to 5, and then I think Bengals and Texans. So unfortunately for the Colts, Raiders, Bills, Chargers, and Jets, all not in the playoffs, which is kind of nuts.
No, it is kind of crazy.
I
don't think anyone would have guessed the Bills to miss the playoffs this season,
but I just don't see it.
Even
Tough
the Chargers,
schedule. But I mean, Staley is obviously the thing that everybody points to.
Yeah.
It's definitely gonna be interesting for sure. And like I said, we'll have a good Thursday night game. So I would imagine Al Michaels will be riled up on Thursday. That's for sure. Let's go now, though, to the world of the National Hockey League.
Here he comes. McDavid shoots. Top shelf. He scores. Captain with the overtime winner. That's the middle break. It's a world-class hit right here. Tomsky stepping. Rink Washington made the full split save.
Are you kidding me?
Turn. Side of the net, between the legs, and they score! Filthy! David Pastrnak, the silver trophy to the Golden Knights!
All right. So a short slate in the NHL last night.
Kyle Abbott.
Who the hell are you, Buffer? Everybody can't be Buffer.
I have a feeling maybe it's like one of Mike's friends from high school or something, You know that guy that commented a few times, who's a lunatic.
What was the
I
name?
have to ask Mike his name.
Was it a while ago?
Yeah, it was a couple weeks ago. Maybe like at this point, maybe a month ago.
Really? What was he
Probably
commenting about?
pre-Halloween. He literally commented like something sexual.
Oh, okay. I think I remember.
Yeah, it was like some dude. It was so funny because his name was up there. It was from Facebook. I just looked him up, and it was like, 3 mutual friends, like Mike, his brother, and AJ Tanucci. I was like, oh,
AJ Tanucci,
certifiable.
Yeah.
Maybe Kyle Abbott is one of them too. From
Never know.
From YouTube over here. Maybe I'll look him up right now.
But I think one thing I would say to kind of close up that conversation, Tony, is
Kyle Abbott.
Sports are great. How about that?
Sports are great, and honestly, if you don't like it, then there's something wrong with you.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God, that's so funny, dude. The guy that I was just talking about came up. Alex Ducray is the first guy.
Okay.
Alex Ducray. That's so funny because I guess that was the last person I searched for on Facebook, which is kind of funny. Let's look up Kyle Abbott now. The name kind of sounds familiar already.
Was there like a baseball player? Kyle Abbott?
I don't know, dude. Maybe. Curry College, lives in Ashland, Massachusetts. Could be him. Got nothing.
Nothing. Speaking of nothing, Tony, Islanders, another loss last night.
Dude, they fucking suck.
4-1 at the hands of the Oilers of all team. All of a sudden, Stuart Skinner
dude,
looking like Patrick Waugh here. What do you think's going on though with the Isles?
I think they suck just as much as Kyle Abbott. No, I mean, I honestly, I don't know. I mean, Riley talks about it. I mean, at the end of the day, their team is incredibly old, so they speed is the name of the game here in the NHL. And they have some speed with Barzal and, I guess Bo Horvat, who's been injured though. Noah Dobson is, fan favorite of Brian's, rightfully so. But I mean, again, Matt Martin, Brock Nelson had a career year last year, but he's 33 years old now. I don't know, man. It's tough. Cal Clutterbuck. I mean, these guys have been around the league, which is great to have that experience. Dark One CFH says they suck. And I think because of that, they're just not quick enough to keep up with some teams. And of course, the Oilers, quick team, very offensively prone. And then just how about the 97 Mavericks?
Do you know about the 97 Mavericks?
Do I?
Yeah.
No. I know when they won with Dirk. What was that? Was 6?
No. That was
2011. 2011.
Yeah.
That was sick. But 97 Mavericks, I don't even know what they did
20 and
year,
62.
Dude. Oh, shit.
Jim Clemens and Don Nelson.
So is he comparing the Islanders to the 97 Mavericks?
I guess so. But I don't think they're that bad. I mean, I think they're going to be, at worst around 500, right?
I don't know, dude. Hold on. Let's look at them right now. What's their record? 5-6-3. Okay, I can see them hovering around 500, I guess, right now. But I mean, again, if they don't pick it up, I mean, Barzal score, that's great. Horvat with the assist on that one, that's great. Brock Nelson, 10 shots on goal.
Michael.
Turkey.
Coming in here hot.
Wow.
Do you want half?
No, I'm good.
Come on, dude.
We talked about turkey.
Switch up.
Is that mayonnaise?
No.
Tartar sauce.
Try it out right now live. Cut to you.
Michael's Kitchen?
Yeah.
This is from Michael's Kitchen.
David's kitchen.
Oh, this is onion dip.
Onion dip.
Yeah, we made onion dip the other day.
The with the powder?
Yeah, the powder and the what? Oh yeah, sorry. It seems very hot though. I don't is it too hot? I want to burn my mouth, dude. I don't want to burn my mouth. All right, onion dip. I'm trying my best here. Right? No, this is good. Thick onion dip, dude. Yeah, get in there.
Right, don't you like that little dipping sauce there too? Wow.
Sounds pretty crunchy.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow. Great, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Boar's Head?
There's spread on there too. Of the
Boar's Head?
no, it's an organic. You got to eat it in 2 days type of turkey.
Oh, okay. Great.
Boar's Head.
Yeah, exactly. Matthew Ryan, I guess he just missed Michael asking where his apology is.
You hear that, Michael? Matt Ryan wants his apology.
1 second, I'll be right there.
Yeah. But looking at this Islanders team, I don't know.
Boy, that garlic spread. Wow, getting a whiff from over here. Definitely
really
potent.
The onion dip.
Yeah.
Onions. That's the only bad thing about onions.
I know, but they are so good.
Dude, and they're like the basis of every good dish.
Yes.
You know, they have so much flavor.
You need your onions.
But it's like, dude, especially red onion too, which I've been really hot on.
Yes.
The second you touch you can't like get the smell off your hands.
I still can't believe you don't like guac though. It honestly almost hurts my feelings a little bit.
Dude, listen, dude, I literally constantly try it because I'm just when we go out again, like guac and chips. I'm like, okay, I'll have some, and I have like 3 chips of like with guac, and I'm like, it's like makes me nauseous almost. The flavor of it, the taste.
I don't get it. I don't know. Crazy. At the end of the day,
chips are good.
Chips,
the homemade tortilla chips, love that.
Yeah,
give me a salsa any day over the week. A nice chunky, spicy salsa.
I like a good spicy salsa, but I'll still give me the guac all day. So yeah, I mean things are a mess with the Islanders. I wouldn't be surprised too. I forget who's the coach? Do you remember?
Jeez, no,
he's in his 2nd season because he took over for Trotz.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, this keeps up. They might have to make a coaching change here. Lamoriello, right?
Lamoriello. No, Coach Lambert.
Oh, Lambert. But Lou Amarillo or Lamoriello is the general manager?
Correct. I don't know why. Yeah, like, why doesn't it? Yeah, Lane Lambert.
Oh, Lane Lambert. Okay.
I don't know why it didn't like pop up right away like that. Chris Lamoriello.
What do you think Lonnie means? Onions good for the beach show too?
Lamoriello.
What do you think he means?
Beach show. Based on the emojis and the knowledge that I have, they do say onions increase testosterone in your body.
Okay.
Yeah.
Always going there.
Not that anyone needs that here.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Anyway, so yeah, I think things are tough there.
Very good.
I mean, like I said, I think they'll turn around, but maybe they do need a spark. Maybe they need a different coach. A team that's struggling right now too is the Kraken. They fall 5-1 to Colorado last night.
Oh my God, dude.
Gorgie not having to work much, only 18 saves, but a dominant win here for the Avalanche, who had lost, I believe, 2 in a row coming into this game.
Forecasted, Tony.
So when we're talking about forecasting, I mean, I would think Colorado, one of the better teams in the Western Conference for sure. Rantanen his 10th. Colton his 4th, Makar his 4th, and then Druin his 1st, and Nichushkin his 3rd. A power play goal, Tony. It's 3rd down. Pretty good, no?
Oh, it's great. Hey, the 3rd down call?
Yeah,
the Avalanche. Oh, yeah. No, very good. Very good job.
Very good there. Very good there. But right, I mean, Colorado back to business, Stanley Cup contender. I mean, we know all of this or what?
Yeah, no, I think so. I never really doubted them to begin with. I mean, dude, their foundation is deep. It's significant. They can hit you from any part of the ice. They can score from any part of the ice. They can play defense. They have great goaltending. I mean, it's a recipe for a team to win the cup. And I think that they're certainly going to make the playoffs. It may not be pretty because we've seen them have some struggles, but they're also a team when they do make the playoffs. That's like when they kind of go to work and make a splash.
Yeah, exactly. I could see that. So unfortunately, Rangers off. We know till what, Saturday, right?
Yeah,
Saturday. But
the wedding day.
The wedding day. But we do have a bunch of
games today.
Like
8 games,
so we can do some picks here.
Yeah.
And we were talking about it pre-show. I don't think we shared on the air here, but I have a 42-39 lead. What do you want to lead with here, Tony?
That's a good question. I'm looking at the Bruins Sabres game right here because obviously I need to make up some games here. So I'm thinking Bruins beating the Sabres.
Locks. You're thinking locks.
I'm thinking locks right now. Boston though only minus 150. Excuse me, on the road here. I don't know why. Alex took out for the Sabres. The Sabres just got shut out by the Penguins 4-0. Struggled against Minnesota, Carolina.
Boston lost to Montreal.
I know in overtime. That's a tough loss, but I mean, dude, due for a bounce back. That was 3 days ago too. They're well rested now. They only lost 1 game in regulation to Detroit, a 1-goal game. The other 2, overtime and a shootout there, I believe. I don't know why. That's so weird, dude. Look at Lamoriello, by the way.
He's up there.
Lamoriello is pretty close to Materiello.
It is, but it's not.
Distant cousins?
Yeah.
So we look at daily face-off.
That's a good call.
Yeah, just to be like.
But I think it's just the road stuff because I think
that's so weird.
The Bruins, I think, were only minus 150 against the Islanders.
Really?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. That's a great line there, and I'm all in Schwartz here. Dude, hammer the Bruins. Like, absolutely, like, they're gonna destroy the Sabres. No Alex Tuch. They've been struggling offensively. Davon Levy. I think he has okay numbers, honestly. But still, I mean, give me a freaking break, dude. Against the Bruins here on the road, I just don't see it. There's no freaking way. Devon Levy so far, 3.17 goals against an average, 897 save percentage. I think the Bruins may score 5 here against the Buffalo Sabres. The 5-spot Bruins win 5-1. And that is your Bruins winning and the under there, by the way, Brian.
There you go. What do you got? So I am gonna go with the Panthers over the Sharks. I know that the Sharks got riled, got their couple victories here. But I think the Panthers gonna start hitting their stride. Definitely a better team here. Reinhardt's off to a good start, actually leading the team with points with 21. So I think the Panthers easily dispose of the Sharks here. 5-1. Florida minus 280 on the road.
Wow. That's a lock right there, huh?
Yeah.
Next lock. Give me the Stars against the Coyotes. Coyotes suck. Everybody knows another game over 500 right now. With the Stars, absolutely red hot. I think they put 6 up against Winnipeg maybe over the weekend. Their offense is great. We know about Jake Oettinger. Let's go. Dallas Stars, let's say 4-2.
Wow.
That's right, baby.
You think Dallas can win the cup this year?
It depends, man. I mean, I feel like their playmakers just didn't show up in the playoffs last season. That's why they didn't really do well. So I don't know, man. They have a lot of veterans that can do well in the postseason, but again, you need that youthful speed to show up. So they got those 2 guys, Rupe Hintz, and obviously Jason Robertson too. So we'll see.
Yeah, time will tell. Tony,
time will tell.
I am gonna go with the Penguins here. I think, I know the Blue Jackets taking the Rangers to the brink.
That's right.
Penguins, slow start this year, starting to see signs that they're going to turn things around. And I think they are a lock to make the playoffs this year after disappointingly missing last season. They've actually won 4 in a row. And it looks like Columbus here has lost 5 in a row, which is kind of nuts. So almost it really seems like I should be taking the Blue Jackets. But I'm going to go against my better judgment here.
Yes,
better team, better tender, better coach, Tony. So give me the Penguins. I'm going to say 4-2 in Columbus.
Absolutely. Dude, this is tough. I want to kind of pick the Devils' little underdog spot.
What's going on with the Devils? How? All the hype? Huh?
Well, Heischer and Jack Hughes out.
Okay. What are the injuries? Upper, lower, middle?
Yeah, I think Heischer is a shoulder injury.
Okay.
I'm not sure about Hughes, honestly.
But Luke Hughes, right? I mean, he's still there, no?
Yes, but I mean, come on, dude. Let's see the Jack Hughes injury update is very good news out of 21 hours, but he will not face the Jets tonight. Upper body injury week to week. Nico Heischer is just like, he always gets injured. Like every season, dude. Yeah, I mean, they're 2 top goal scorers. Devils have been struggling. I think losing 4 out of the last 5 games. I want to say maybe 3 out of the last 5. Yeah, 3 of the last 5. Dropping to Washington most recently. That's not good. 4-2 loss. Give them 4 goals against Washington. Lost to Colorado. Lost to St. Louis. I would say give me the Jets here. Yeah, give me the Jets. I'll go with the Jets. Kind of honestly against my better judgment. Hellebuck having an okay season so far. Definitely doesn't give up a lot of goals, but save percentage 892. Want to get that up. But again, compared to Vanacek and Schmid, who are kind of on the schneid a little bit this season, especially about the offense of Jack Hughes and Nico Heischer, I think it will be kind of tough there. For the Devils to come up with a victory. Give me Winnipeg. Maybe in regulation, they win 4-3.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the Golden Knights. You mentioned the Capitals. The Knights have been struggling. I mean, they won 5-0 against the Sharks, but had dropped their previous 2 games. And I think they're due to return to the type of team that they've been all season. I don't think they struggle here. I think they take care of business in Washington. I'm going to say Knights 5, Capitals 2, but for the Capitals' sake, even with a loss, would still be 7-5-2. So rebounding after a slow start to the season. Wide open slate tonight, though, huh?
Dude, huge slate, a lot of games. I need to make up some games, dude. I'm dying over here.
Yeah.
When's it on? January 1st or December 1st?
December 1st. So, I mean, we got time, but, still. So,
I don't like it.
We'll have to see what happens. And really, other than that, just a couple news bites here for baseball. Yesterday,
Yankees bench coach, pitching coach.
Well, they do go pitching coach. With not pitching coach, hitting coach James Rossman. We talked about that. He
really
was the Detroit hitting coach last year, but had been in the Yankee organization, and I think he
with Judge when he was in the minors. That's right.
And I think he's even his personal hitting coach. So obviously, you could see the correlation there. Of course, Detroit struggled with hitting last year, but I don't think that was necessarily his fault. Didn't have the forces. I mean, if you're a hitting coach, you have Javi Baez, Tony. How do you even work with that?
Dude, I saw a video actually recently of highlights of it was like, it was like the fuck it highlights of Javi Baez. Dude, literally balls are like 10 feet in front of him hitting the ground. He's swinging at it so bad. But you say he's Judge's personal hitting coach? Or he was?
I think he is. Or no, it probably was, right? Because how could he be the Detroit hitting coach? It would be conflict of interest. Off-season work, maybe, but still you'd think that would be conflict. Yeah. So I think it's like he was his hitting coach.
It still seems kind of fishy. Would they hire his dad to be the third base coach?
But obviously it's good that the relationship is there. I think that's the key part. Do you see Cashman, though, talking shit about Stanton? What's the deal there? I mean, I know it's so hard to decipher. And we have the bite from Lonnie, so we know all that about Cashman. But why do you think? I mean, is it to like kind of force him out? Is that why he's talking like that, or is he just out of his mind at this point, Brian?
Honestly, I kind of liked it. I mean, he's kind of making fun of Stanton for being a freaking idiot. I feel. I mean, I understand like injuries sometimes you can avoid, but again, dude, I think he can do a better job with staying a little bit more nimble. Staying a little bit more loose.
Strength and conditioning, though. Maybe that's the problem. Coach,
I think he just needs to stretch, dude. I mean, the guy's one big muscle. I feel like he's got to like do some yoga. Like, does he not do yoga? Like, what are we doing here?
I mean,
he keeps tearing hair? He can't move the guy. So I don't know, man. I mean, I don't knock. I kind of like that Cashman is talking shit about him because he should be underperforming, injury prone. And it's tough, dude. I mean, the Marlins are paying the bulk of his contract. Right?
No, they're only chipping in, I think, like 5 to 10 million. Like,
that's it
per season.
Well, 5 to 10. What's his 28 a year?
I think it ends up being 25, but it would have been 35, something like that.
Interesting.
But I mean, do you think that is to motivate him or to try to get him to waive his no trade clause? But I just don't think how's that going to sign off on a trade that's eating 70% of the contract anyway, right? Like.
I think he would have to, right? Maybe he will.
No, but I'm almost thinking too, James Rossman. Maybe the whole thing is him fix Stanton.
I mean, that would be great, but also, I mean, I think either way, it's taking a dig at Stanton to either be better or to get ready to leave. And DiPietro and Rothenberg were talking about it, and they were talking about how maybe they get ready to trade him. Possibly to the Padres
as part of the Soto deal.
Which I kind of like.
Yeah, I think Stan would sign off.
I mean, I feel like Stan would sign off on it. It's a San Diego's cool.
He would do well too. I know
he would do well.
Terrible as he's looked, I really do think he would.
And then on top of it, especially like if you do end up having to pay most of his contract, why wouldn't the Padres be like, oh, this is pretty good? Obviously, other pieces involved here.
Yeah,
but still, it's not a bad get.
No.
Who was their DH last year?
Nelson Cruz and Matt Carpenter. Cruz just retired.
And Matt Carpenter,
unless he's getting an invite to Yankee spring training to see if James Rossman can fix his swing. But I would like to see it, honestly. Would you take Carpenter as a spring training invite for the Mets or no?
Sure, as an invite. Why not?
Like, is there? I mean, are we talking less than 5% though of him recapturing the magic from a couple of years ago? Or?
Yeah, I think so. The last thing the Mets need is a Matt Carpenter sideshow thing.
But what was that, Tony? How did it change so quickly? You know what I mean? It's terrible for years,
right?
and then like you couldn't get him out, and then back to.
I mean, I think that's the magic of New York. That's the Yankees are a heralded organization. At the time, they were doing well too.
Right.
So I think he rose to the occasion.
Adrenaline, you're saying?
I think so. Especially again, like when a market like New York gets behind you, I mean, it's like
you're pumped up. You've been waiting for the
you're on
moment
top of the
life.
world right there, dude.
Yeah.
And then what? Would he break his toe?
Yeah,
right.
Fouled the
Something
ball
like
in
that?
his foot in St. Louis, where he spent most of his career.
Ironic.
And then that was all she wrote.
That's all she wrote. That's how the cookie crumbles, dude.
That's the name of the show, Tony.
Yeah, but like, I can't say like Rick and Dave were talking about it. Like, I'm not talking about the show. I'm talking about them, those two people.
Right. There you go. You're not Gordon Damer breaking down the ESPN sports desk talking. Well, Dave said, but honestly, they do a great job.
No, I do enjoy that.
Great meeting Larry. We haven't talked to Larry in a while.
I know, dude. I mean, they're very nice people. They're great people, dude. To us, to everyone, and obviously it was a good occasion.
And I feel like both of them too. I mean, really, the voices they have great radio voices, right?
Beautiful radio voices. Like, and it's the type of voice that like you kind of picture what they look like, and they don't look like they would speak like that, dude. It's so funny.
Yeah,
so funny.
So like, when I was interviewing, it was crazy. It just felt like I was in the midst of their show.
Yeah,
when they were talking about it.
That was great. Cool. First interview of the day, too.
First interview of the day. And then Lonnie saying Larry's the nicest man at the station.
Wow, don't pick your favorites, huh?
All love, Tony. All love.
Yeah, no.
But the two rookie of the years announced yesterday: Corbin Carroll, Tony of the Diamondbacks, and Gunnar Henderson of the Orioles. And how about this? A little poetic justice. Last time that both winners of the rookie of the year were unanimous with 30 out of 30 first place votes was.
So I kind of wasn't listening at this time.
So last time,
rookie
of the year, both leagues, 30 out of 30 first place votes was because they both got that yesterday. So I'm saying
last time. Oh, geez, I don't know.
Cody Bellinger, Aaron Judge, 2017.
Really? Was that recent?
How about
Cody Bellinger, dude?
Yeah,
that's crazy. It's actually funny because I was like, that just made me think because we made picks for everything, didn't we?
Yeah, and I definitely picked Volpe, and he definitely didn't win it. He won third place vote.
Let's see, dude. Divisional winners, World Series winners. You picked Yankees versus Braves. Yankees are winning 6. Volpe MVP. I said Mets versus Yankees. Mets in 7. Alonso MVP. And then let's see what else we got here, dude. AL MVP for
Cole Cy Young or no? Did I get Cole Cy Young? I mean, they didn't announce it yet, or did we not do Cy Young?
Comeback play? Did we not do? We must have done Cy Young.
Just didn't write it down. The pencil,
batting title,
for the drops.
Rookie of the year said Volpe, said Alvarez. Oh wait, AL Cy Young. This must be it. You said Alek Manoah. And I said Jacob deGrom. And then in the NL, you said Corbin Burns.
Okay.
I said Max Scherzer.
This is why we don't go back to predictions.
Yeah, dude. AL home run title here. I said Judge. Trout. You said Judge. NL. You said Alonso. I said Juan Soto.
Who ended up being for the NL?
Don't know.
It might have been. Or no. Matt Olson. Matt
Olson. That's right.
He had like 50-something home runs.
And then batting title for the AL, you picked DJ LeMahieu. I picked Vladdy Jr. In the NL, I picked Austin Riley. You picked Trey Turner. Comeback player of the year for you, Carlos Rodon.
No, that's not right.
It says no. No. Maybe it's Anthony Rendon.
That's what it is. Yes, Anthony Rendon.
Not that would make more sense.
Yeah.
I picked Byron Buxton. Interesting. And then for the NL, you picked Yelich. I picked Bellinger.
Bellinger, comeback player of the year, I would think, right?
Right?
Has to be.
I could be one of one, dude. That's the only win we got. And we broke down each division too. Wow, we went deep.
Yeah.
AL West divisional winners, Astros. I think I picked. You picked Mariners. Wow, with the wild cards, Blues, Astros, Guardians, and Padres, Mets, Phillies.
So not too much was correct.
No, but obviously, almost nothing.
That's usually how it works.
I know,
honestly.
dude. So funny. I mean, come on, dude. This was in April.
Yeah.
Fucking March. This was March 30th, I think. Crazy, dude.
So it'll be interesting to see what happens. I'm looking on here too. I didn't realize the Astros hired Joe Espada, who used to be a Yankee bench coach.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
When was he Yankees bench coach?
Or assistant coach anyway. So he was the bench coach of the Astros last year. Let's see. He was he began his coaching career in the Marlins, special assistant to Cashman in 2013, infield and third base coach from 2015 to 2017 of the Yankees.
That's pretty cool. Where was he since 2017?
He was the Astros bench coach.
Oh, I just promoted him.
Yeah.
Good for him. Taking over for Dusty.
But what are your thoughts though so far? I mean, are you hearing anything? Rumor mill. I know free agency hasn't really kicked off.
Yeah,
but
no.
Winter meetings, Nashville soon, right?
Well, they're announcing Mendoza officially today.
Okay.
I think Stearns had talked about signing Alonso to an extension. And that's really all I've heard so far.
When do you think we're gonna really see that influx?
It's actually funny. I think I said this after last season too. After Thanksgiving.
Okay, so we still got a little time. We got to wait.
In between the holidays, there'll be a few moves made, I'm sure, between Thanksgiving and Christmas. Little Christmas delight.
Has there been any articles about Burns and Yelich or no?
No.
So you think it's
listen. All right, we have Stearns involved.
Oh, I just saw this. I don't know if this is breaking news, but let's just make it breaking news.
Breaking news.
The Buffalo Bills have fired offensive coordinator Ken Dorsey after, and this is what they're referring to it as, an embarrassing Monday Night Football loss. And then also, Bill Belichick won't confirm Mac Jones as the Patriots' #1 quarterback. I think he's still deciding if Bailey Zappi gives them the worst chance to win, because they want to lose. I swear it's all rigged. Kraft, the pregame conversation before the Germany game, he's disgusted. He's never been 2-7. They're in cahoots, Tony. I know you know it.
No, definitely in cahoots. Phillies and Burns.
Nothing about the Mets aren't going to.
Get the fuck out of here, dude. They can get it.
No, but I mean, there would be some type of conversation about that if that was being considered at the moment.
Just you wait.
Drop of a hat. Things
just
can
you
change.
Wait, dude.
So that's interesting, right?
Yeah. That's right. Council to Milwaukee. Watch out for that, dude.
31 minutes ago,
to
John Morosi reporting the Yankees are showing early interest in Japanese right-hander Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
Wow, no kidding.
Yeah.
Wouldn't have guessed that.
It seems like, did the Mendoza press conference start? That's kind of what.
No, I don't think so.
5 minutes ago, Mets hired Carlos Mendoza as their next manager.
Really, dude? It would be on YouTube, probably, right?
You would think.
All caps are on. Who else is on YouTube? We are.
That's right.
Meet the new manager, Carlos Mendoza. This is the Mets podcast. 6 days ago, 5 days ago, 5 months. Upcoming.
Okay.
Is this really
it's going to be in 15
it's just
minutes?
Talking Mets with Rob. So 15 minutes, 11:45 a.m. it starts.
That makes sense. Usually the press conferences are middle of the day.
Yeah. But I don't think that, it's talking sports with Rob. So it's not like the Mets are doing
But
it.
I think they're just doing live coverage of it.
Yeah.
Have you heard anything further about Mendoza? Just, what you're getting and all of that?
I heard that he really works hard.
It really works hard.
That's what Boone said. I don't know. Again, I think it's just going to be Mendoza's going to be a guy for Stearns to be bossing around, honestly. And that's what it's going to be.
Really?
Yeah.
But I mean, you definitely must have heard somewhere though, right, about his strong relationships with players and all that stuff.
Yeah, you told me that. So
you're going to take my word for it?
Yes, I will. But I guess, time will tell. I think it'll be a really interesting dynamic because, a lot of players in the Mets organization kind of like Buck. So it's definitely going to be different, I would imagine. But like you said, if he has good relationships with the Yankees players, I'm sure he'll be fine with the Mets players, right?
Yeah, you would think. I mean, it maybe gets frustrated, it changes things, but we'll see.
Frustrated, dude.
he's used to the Yankee way. Now he's got to go across town, Flushing, all of that.
Yankees have been losing recently, though.
Didn't the Mets have a losing record last year?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Both teams did not do well at all.
No, notice you didn't say both teams had a losing record because only one team
That's correct.
had a losing record.
Yes.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
But they both sucked. Yankees sucked last year.
Don't bring us down to your level.
Yankees sucked last season.
I think Matthew Ryan says it best. Mets suck. Yankees run this town.
I think that's false, dude.
I think that's correct.
You're not even in this town, Brian. Neither is Matthew Ryan. He's in Jersey.
Oh, stop. Really, the only other thing I wanted to mention, I can't believe this kind of slid over our head because this happened a couple days ago. Ron Washington, first managerial job in 10 years.
Oh, yeah.
Taking over the Anaheim Angels, or I guess Los Angeles Angels at this point?
LA Angels, yes.
LA
but
Angels.
The stadium's Anaheim. Like, what are you doing?
But what are your thoughts there?
I don't know, dude. I mean,
you're concerned about the Tony Yeo call from a couple way back. It was crazy that he stayed on.
I know.
Like that, I feel like wouldn't happen now or no?
Definitely not. What year was that?
I'm actually gonna look that up because I'm sure it's under personal. Let's see what we got here. But also.
Breaking news.
I guess
he's a dog.
I guess he had an affair, and that's why he resigned from the Rangers.
Oh, he cheated on his wife and then resigned as a manager.
Yeah, to focus on family. But I just want to see when so that was 2014.
Is
but
he still married?
Yeah. That's actually a good question. Was there a divorce? Separation?
That's kind of crazy if you get cheated on. I mean, obviously it's circumstantial, but like, pretty crazy, dude.
All right, let's see. First of all, wife. Yeah, I guess he is still married. So they've got together. They've been married since 72, Tony. That's
my God.
That's a long
dude.
time.
I mean,
maybe
I would say good for them.
And then it was 2010. He tested positive for coke. So that was 14 years ago. And it was the first time ever in his life. Remember all that stuff?
Yes, I do.
But I mean, what? So I feel like from what you're saying, you're kind of skeptical here. 71 years old, was Braves coaching staff.
Sorry, texting Renee.
What'd she say?
She's asking for some dates because she's scheduling some Eat Justice filming interviews and stuff like that.
Justice.
Eat Justice. Great job, Met Show. When's the last time you've been to the Met Show Noodle Bar?
Like about a year ago.
I figure it out, dude.
Yeah, but remember I said like the stomach, a couple problems from it, but we'll give it another try.
Yeah, you gotta give it one more try, dude.
Like the taste is great though.
Taste.
Oh, the bao buns.
Oh my God, dude. I'm sorry. What was your question though?
No, just Washington. I mean, is it a good move for Los Angeles here?
I mean, I think so.
Veteran baseball minds.
Yeah.
Nevin didn't work out, but also is that more on the general manager?
I mean, I don't think anything's gonna really work out. Otani's gonna be leaving. Trout's gonna be staying. Rendon's gonna get injured again probably next season. What was even his injury last season? I don't even know, dude. Knee injury, hip,
everything.
Fucking kidding me, dude. Who's their pitchers? Reed Detmers.
Yeah, Reed Detmers.
The Det Man is gonna be their ace.
Yeah. So you think no way? Trout get moved? Everybody's talking Philly? No?
Yeah, everyone's talking Philly because he's from Philly, right?
Right, New Jersey.
From New Jersey, grew up a Phillies fan. Yeah. I don't know, man. I think Trout, there's something about the LA air that he really enjoys.
Yeah, he's not going anywhere.
He's probably chilling. Is he married? Is he married? He's probably single, having a great time, dude.
I have a feeling
playing baseball, drinking beers, bagging chicks, dude.
I have a feeling though he's married though.
He seems like a really nice, loyal guy, so I would think he's married with a kid.
Jessica Cox, 2017. You honestly good restraint there, Tony, but I saw the smirk from a mile away. So.
I mean, give me a break, dude. Out of all the names you could have said, out of all the names you could have said, dude, literally
the names.
Like you could have said, oh, look, Jessica Trout. No, you had to say Cox.
That's how we got. But yeah, I mean, so hopefully, strong offseason ahead. I know we're really excited about both the Yankees and the Mets roster construction here.
Oh yeah.
But do we have? I thought I saw on the docket screen time today.
Oh yeah, dude. We have screen time today.
Noon teen.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, noon teen for sure. I can finish a sandwich, go to the bathroom, probably start up. So remember noon 10. But yeah, it's gonna be a great episode today, dude.
Manny?
Manny's in the house, in the building right now. We're talking The Killer movie. I don't know if you saw that movie.
No.
Michael Fassbender. I don't know who that
Michael
actor is.
Fast.
He's a great actor, dude. Pretty solid movie. On top of that, new Garfield trailer is out, dude. They're making a Legend of Zelda movie. I don't know if you played Zelda when you were a kid.
No, but I think either you or Downtime was posting something about Zelda. Was there some anniversary recently or something?
Well, they announced the movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
it was
that's
a video
what it
game
was.
back in the day.
Yeah.
Great job. So it should be a good, nice talk here on Screen Time. Nice little, beautiful Tuesday afternoon, dude.
Maybe a Jay quick call in on lunch or no?
Oh, that'd be nice.
Do
Nobody goes on this walk, for lunch.
What is he doing on the walk? He really has shades for the walk?
No, I don't think he does that. Because normally he comes back, he's like a 3:00 meeting. It's a busy afternoon normally.
Busy afternoon.
It's the morning that's like nice and slow, and it leads up to the afternoon meeting.
Point taken.
Yeah.
Point taken. But yeah, another great show today.
Phenomenal work.
A lot of interaction. So we really
Love
appreciate
it.
everybody who commented, and we encourage everybody to continue to comment, like, and subscribe. All of the archives on the YouTube page, Tony, Michael, Renee, and Jay in costume, merch at downtimetv.com. Want everybody to enjoy the day, enjoy the games, enjoy Screen Time. Shout out to the company, and we will see you mañana.
Hey guys, Tony here from Downtime TV checking in. I want to thank all our fans out there who's been liking, subscribing, sharing our content. You guys are the best. You guys are our bloodline. You make us love what we do. Thanks again.